Hey everyone, Summer with AstariaSen, and we are going to take a look through the Calandra Tarot, which was sent to me by US Games for Review. These are written reviews, so I usually do walkthroughs, first impressions, stuff like that on my channel. The little white book is literally that. It's got like a mini introduction, and then the card descriptions are just 1.5 paragraph, give or take. There's no pictures or anything like that, but at the back of the book, there are a few, there's notes section, and there are a few like card spreads. This is a 7-card fairy spread, actually. It says self-awareness exploration spread, which I really like. And then there's some 3-card spreads and a 1 draw. So that's really all the book is. I mean, it's just kind of like little white bookish, but they were going off traditional Rider-Waite Smith. All right, so these are the cards. They're pretty standard size. I haven't had any trouble like small hands shuffling or anything like that. But before I really get into a walkthrough or anything, I just wanted to tell you guys, like, I watched a video on US Games YouTube, which I will leave a link to down the description, about Michael Calandra talking about this deck. And a couple things I wanted to point out is he talked about these 2 cards in that video and how this one was inspired by his son wearing a cowboy hat, which I thought was really cool. And I do believe it's this one. It's either this one or Judgment. I can't remember which one, but I'm pretty sure it's this one. Is actually inspired by his wife, and he drew based off her. And a lot of the men in this deck are based off him. So he was like looking at himself in the mirror, and I thought that was really cool. So it was really cool, just like short interview with him. And then I wanted to talk about my favorite cards in the deck. This is the only actual fairy card in the deck, which is the 2 of Cups. I absolutely love it. I find it really, really interesting that the snakes are coiling around in the different colors and coiling up here, how happy they are and stuff like that. I don't really know how I feel about it, but I do like it. I do like it. Okay. I do like it. So I'm happy with that. And then this Queen of Swords, like, look at her. She's like, come on, bring it on, bring it. She's like, I've been through the shit and I'm going for it. You go ahead. You go ahead. It's like one of those, what is it? What is that? F around and find out. That's what this reminds me of. And of course, I'm a star card lover, so I love the star card in this deck. It's absolutely gorgeous. I actually want to do a walkthrough, like, side by side with this and the Crystal Visions deck. I want to do that. And then I love the Death card. That is so, so gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful, breathtaking with the Death Moth. And then he has 2 wild cards in his deck. These are the wild cards. It's as above, so below. And it's like the duality. He said he added them in for the duality of life, nature, creation, all that stuff. But they are gorgeous. And I guess she's like a fairy. So I guess there's 2 fairy cards in here. She's like an angel, like a darker angel. There's several like angel winged cards in here. So really interesting, honestly. So let's go ahead and get to the walkthrough. Give me a minute to add these cards back to the deck, and we will jump into a walkthrough. And then after that, I will do a pairings, and that's it. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will jump right into the next part.
The silence fades into the night. Coyotes sing at the moonlight. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Feel the wind touch our face. Let's take a spin to a foreign place. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape, let's escape. Let's escape.
Okay, Okay, let's look at some pairings, okay? Oh, all right, so the first one is the Botanical Dreams Oracle. This one is also from US Games. I know it's a newer release, and I thought it was really pretty, and I thought it would go really well with this deck. So let's give it a split, and we'll put it down here so we can take a look. All right, so we have Stardust, Death, and Rise Up. Interesting. Oh, wow. I really like that. That's good. That's really good. Okay. Eagerness, Death, and Abundance. Ooh, Justice. Yeah. I do like these pairings. I know that the colors aren't quite right, but I am a fan. I am definitely a fan. Those are gorgeous. This is so pretty. Oh yeah, absolutely. Soul Sisters, Eight of Swords, Illumination, Moonlight Reflection, Cycles of Life. Ooh. Six of Swords. Yes. Like I said, the colorings aren't quite right, but I do think it's soft enough that it matches this deck really well. So I'm going to say that's a yes for me. Okay. Then the next one we're going to look at is going to be a couple that have been out for a little while. I have the Woven Spirit Oracle, which is a newer release. It's from 2024, I believe, earlier this year. But the cards are really pretty. I love the backs. Okay, let's take a look. I think the colors match better for this deck. Focus, Seven of Wands, and Trust. Kindness, Five of Wands, and Strength. That's interesting. That's an interesting mixture right there, because this Five of Wands, I mean, it goes from having fun all the way up to no longer having fun. And, you know, you start out with kindness and fun and stuff like that, but it takes some strength to not get offended, right? Isn't that interesting? Ooh, Queen of Pentacles with those two cards. That's pretty. Sanctuary, Page of Pentacles, and Acceptance. Nice. I did not shuffle these very well, apparently. That's okay. Doesn't matter. I do think I like it. I think it'll read well together, too. Vitality, Three of Wands, and Abundance. Ace of Wands. That's really pretty, like, sectioned together. Queen of Cups. Oh, yeah. See, I do. I like it. I can't help it. I do. I like it. Okay, we're going to go with a yes for this one for me. Too. I know they're all going to be a yes probably, because I like all of these decks, but we'll see. We'll see. The last one I have is the Find Your Light Inspiration deck, and I picked it because of the colors. Okay, it's the colors that really like spoke to me, plus the fairy feeling of it. So let's take a look. See, okay, so far, totally my favorite pairing. Look at that. I Am Beautiful, Six of Wands, I Feel Alone. Oh, these are gorgeous together. I Feel Lost, Page of Cups, I Will Forgive. Nine of Cups, oh. The colors are perfect. I like it. I Am a Child, Seven of Cups, I Feel Brave, Four of Wands. Oh, yes, this is my favorite pairing with it so far. Absolutely my favorite pairing with it. It is so good. Yes, I love it. I do. Okay, my favorite pairing is the Find Your Light Inspiration deck. These are fairy cards, so yeah, of course, you know. Chariot, I feel loved, I feel nurtured. The Hierophant, yes. Oh, I'm very much into it. I'm into it. This is my favorite one. This is my favorite one for sure. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, this is my favorite one. Awesome. Okay, so that's what I would say is my favorite one. This one, again, is the Find Your Light Inspiration deck, also by US Games. So these are my suggestions for pairings, and I do want to do the side-by-side of the Crystal Visions, but I will do that one in another video. So let's do like maybe a quick draw on this one. Let's do maybe a quick draw and kind of see what it reads like in the book. I'm not good at shuffling that way. So not good at shuffling that way. Rochelle does it all the time, and I'm just like, how? That's a little better. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get a card to come out. After we do this a minute. Split. Oh, the Hierophant. Let's see what it says about the Hierophant in the book. Table of Contents. Emperor. Hierophant's number 5. How did I miss it? There we go. Keywords: tradition, convention, and teaching. I do like this card. I like that it's a female too. It's interesting. Decked in blue and red, combining communications and power, the Hierophant stands between two pillars, a teacher guarding the path to unimaginable power and magic. Their right hand raised, 2 fingers pointing skyward and 2 fingers pointing below. They act as a conduit between heaven and earth. Their triple scepter symbolizes their dominion over multiple realms. Eager to learn, entranced by the sparkles and flashes spilling from the gateway, 2 students kneel before the Hierophant, desiring initiation into the wisdom to be provided, but crossed keys bar their way until, and of course, you know, it's a little white book, so until they have proved themselves worthy of invitation. This shows they will follow the rules and traditions deemed necessary. This is a time for tradition and a time for rebellion. In your current situation, you will achieve more by following the rules. This card is a reminder to act respectfully and diplomatically by listening to the advice of others rather than bucking the trend. You can remain true to your heart even as you do by standing apart from issues you disagree with. So I think that's a pretty good description, honestly. So yeah, I like these cards. They're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I will be back with more tarot deck stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a very great day.